Take it. Hello. Has my stream just decided it's a buffer? No, I'm just going insane. So, the usual. Fair enough. I hope the audio quality is all good, as always. I had some things to say that are related to Twitch. It's related to the YouTube side of things, and that will be said in a moment. But I guess we can. Fucking hell. Hello, Logan. Long time no see. Thank you for subscribing with Prime for 7 months. A 1 month streak. Wait, I think that's my. I had one person who subscribed and gifted a load of subscriptions. Damn. Thanks. Maybe I'm close to cashing out that £100, my first £100 on Twitch. Oh, the day when that happens. The day when that happens. Right, let's press continue. And whilst we press continue, the introduction for the YouTube side of things. Hello, YouTube and the Jedi Time Lord, blah, 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 blah. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this a day later. Uploads. Hydrate. I will hydrate in a second. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're watching this a day later, and the uploads would be 2 uploads for the stream. So it's not too long videos. Also because why not? Yeah, just, where we left off is we have just been. We have just become a Grey Warden. And now we have to go and speak to Duncan about the Blight, which we'll do now. I don't think there's anything for us to actually gather around here, so we can go speak to Duncan now and get that, of which we...
Logain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the lady from Highever I met earlier? I understand congratulations are in order.
I feel like that's...
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light
us.
the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
So we're going to fight the Blight, or the Darkspawn. It's not a true Blight at the moment that we think. So we're going to fight the Darkspawn. So, if it's not too dangerous, I can do it myself.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
You can see betrayal in his eyes.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So
Assuming
we
you
need
do
two Grey
charge.
Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yeah, I agree with Alistair. We should be in battle.
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn.
Yeah, it's but we're
Exciting
Grey
or no?
Wardens. We've got Darkspawn
I get
in
it,
us.
I get it.
Blood, tainted our blood.
Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance the Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
Let's do some flirting. I think I'd like to see that.
For you, maybe. But it has to be a pretty dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
When do we light the
We
beacon?
will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
I know what I have to
Then I
do.
must join the others. From
Yep.
here, you two are on your own.
Yep.
Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Alistair approval +1. Man, it's only a +5, man. Right. Nah, it's funny. Kind of ironic he's saying that this will be on our own now. Especially seeing as he's definitely not going to be coming to see us. Let's give you more health. And then we will... Yeah, we'll threaten. And actually, I want to
Alistair,
give
yeah?
him... I sold it. Oh wait, when it comes to armor, we're wearing scale, which gives us armor 4.25. This has a better armor rating. So our armor is now, our defense is now 56, and our armor is now 7. So if you've ever done D&D, some of this look familiar because BioWare like to make a lot of their games around, based around D&D's lore, not lore, logic. When it comes to our bow, this is the better bow. Armor penetration, range. So this is the better bow, so we'll equip that bow. One-handed iron. Oh wait, yeah. So there's nothing we can really worry about there. When it comes to our friend Alistair, wait, your skills are strength is 20, warrior. So can you use How would you be with a great sword? Nah, because you're definitely more sword than shield. 10 plus shield. And then Dogmeat obviously can't take anything. Although this gives him +2 constitution, so his health is a lot better. Obviously we don't want to play, don't want to run with Dogmeat. Ah, another cutscene.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here. Battle indeed, this is. Archers!
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower of his shop.
That epicness, man. Even playing this again, the epicness is amazing. They are coming, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Good, good.
Make it help us. They're everywhere.
You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Right, well I guess we've got the mage with us. I'm actually going to use my daggers here. Because I'm going to kind of swap both.
Let's have at it!
here we successfully defeated that.
Darkspawn.
Oh. Pretty much easy fight.
Good. Another down.
Large flawed spirit crystal and acid flask. Okay, I'm gonna actually bring the acid flask here. And I think I'm also going to bring just because I'm aware that some of them have fire damage. Just loot the bodies.
I shall do it.
We need to get to the beacon. The king needs Loghain to charge.
That he does. Come on. Weapons like maces and mauls do less damage than blades, but are particularly effective against. That wasn't hard.
Very well.
Actually, but I almost died. Actually, maybe it was harder than I should admit. Nice. Right. Level 5 rogue. Where do we want to spend our points? Bring that up as well. And I guess we'll put this in that.
It shall be done.
We got a lesser elixir of grounding. We've also got this chest which we can unlock. Yay! It's only got elf foot in it though. Another chest that we can. Oh, this one's already unlocked. A silver bracelet. Oh, what's this do? It's a gift. This is a gift, and We know what we do with gifts. We'll find out what they belong to actually. Okay, this is not specific to any person, so
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
he sounded very pleased about that. Very happy about that, should I add. Not much in here, so we're going to the next.
Very well.
A garnet. Dagger. Nah, it's the same dagger as you got. We can sell it. It'd be useful as something to be sold. Right, moving up in the world. Or floor.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Well, why attack the 12 rule unless they know the plan?
Now that's a scary thought. They couldn't know about the plan. How? They're not that smart, are they? At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Logain will be waiting for the signal.
Yeah. There's something else I want to search. Right. One thing I should set up is tactics. Dog meat, war dog. Alistair. Yeah, okay. I think that tactic is best.
We must fight.
I shall do it.
And fight we did. I have done tactics. I know how to do tactics.
Very well.
This would be fun.
It is begun.
Easy fight.
It shall be done.
Oh, rebel. Health body juice and lesser nature salve. This will be useful for what's coming up next, of which I am looking forward to. Which I think is past this door. I don't think I've missed anything here.
I shall do it.
It is not past this door. Very anticlimactic. Yeah, it's just nothing important. The garnet. Oh, we got some more fire arrows. We will take that. As deep mushrooms. This is the bit that I'm looking forward to. I'm hoping to get the final blow because it's awesome. Chef kiss.
Loghain's better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Yeah, it's past that door.
Fight. Let's do it quickly.
I shall do it. As you say. It is begun. It shall be done.
We are nearing weight limit.
There, more of the fiends ahead.
That lever over there.
It is begun.
Just got a bomb.
As you say. I shall do it.
War paint of the Wolfhound. I like that. There you go, dog meat. I have faith in my party. Definitely didn't abandon them to loot chests.
It shall be done.
We've got a fight coming up soon. Let's level up. And then we can level that up. When it comes to this, heavy chainmail boots. You can wear. I will give you that to wear. No.
It is begun. I shall do it.
Right, this is the fight that I'm waiting for. That I'm like, it's coming around this corner, it's coming around this corner, it's coming around this corner, it's coming around this corner. Give me a second. This is charging. then get the awesome dramatic.
The beacon is over here. You surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
The awesome dramatic end. Oh, that was disappointing. Right, there's the beacon.
Sound the retreat.
What about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Well, damn, we died. Of course we haven't.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
My microphone was muted. Ha 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 ha. I have some questions if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
I happen to be nobility, you know.
I stand corrected.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why? What's happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
I wouldn't have asked if I didn't.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Yes, I also agree.
I shall do it.
Yeah, I don't have enough to open that.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm fine. I appreciate your concern.
This doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right.
Witch of the
You're
Wild.
the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I suppose we should thank you.
If you know what is good for you, I suppose you should.
Is there some way we can repay you?
All that I wish you to do is what you are meant to do. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
If the Grey Wardens are no more, the land is hardly united, thanks to Logan.
That doesn't make any sense. Why would he do it?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
Probably.
The Archdemon.
What is this demon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Then we need to find this
By
archdemon.
ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Orlais had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
And Arl Eamon, the Earl of Redcliffe. Hey, perhaps we could go to him then.
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
What about the treaties Clemens gave us?
See? There is a smart lass.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
It does.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
Why not? Isn't that what Grey Wardens do?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
Yes, thank you for everything, Flemeth.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Very well. We'll take her with us.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
I have no problem with your presence if Alistair doesn't.
From the way he glares, I imagine that answer is clear.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
We need all the help we can get.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
The sarcasm. I think we should get underway.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
The approvals. Right. Our quests have been updated. Our codex has also been updated. We must make haste to Loathing. Oh yeah, we got this cutscene first.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most... fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Bantegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Bantegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Burn. Oh.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend, we're not refugees.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Heinrich. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, a refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
You're toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're thinking the highway? I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a Genlock would have understood that.
Forget it, I'm not paying.
I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden?
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Loghain put quite a bounty on any who are found. What do you say, gents? With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom. All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Dear surely you picked the wrong target.
Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
Then start running, don't come back.
The Darkspawn can have this place.
The bandits surrender to you after suffering defeat at your hands. You don't go with a warning. You doubt they'll cause any more trouble to Lothing for a while. Alistair, let's put one there and two there, and then of course we will do that, and of course we will give you shield defense, seeing as we have got a Knight's Note. So Sir Henrik. Nice. Hey, and look at this, we get this loot.
As you say.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, So you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing.
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
What do you got to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive.
He was out scouting in the wilds, wasn't he? That's what the king said.
Then attempting to look for him there would be foolish. He is either dead or he managed to flee to the north.
Very sensitive.
I am simply saying that it is foolish to mount a rescue when you have no notion where this man is and the wilds are overrun with darkspawn. You will either find him somewhere outside the wilds with other survivors, or not at all.
That doesn't mean I shouldn't look
That's
for him.
exactly what it means. You wish to do this brother of yours a service? Avenge him. The time to look for survivors will come later.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Yes, I have.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Then we need to find... is there a way to... Then we'll find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like. That would be at their tower on Lake Kalenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is. If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course. Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Okay, no approval or disapproval. Okay. Let's go.
If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you, there's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
Oh, what do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Thanks for the warning.
Best of luck, wherever you might go.
It's just a guess, but I'm thinking everyone in Lothering is aware of the approaching...
Back off. I have the right to charge what I wish.
You profit from their misfortune. I should have the Templars give away everything in your carts.
You wouldn't dare. Any of you step too close to my goods and I'll...
It's so nice to see everyone working together in a crisis. Warms the heart.
Oh, you there. You look able. Would you care to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman?
Is your profiteering ruffling some feathers?
You could say that, yes.
The nerve of these people!
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
You don't think you're being unscrupulous?
Would it help these folks if they could buy no goods at all?
They spend their very last coin because they are desperate, and this man preys upon them as surely as the bandits outside the city.
Ah, I'm not arguing anymore. Drive off this woman and get your 100 silvers. Otherwise, I'm taking my wagon and leaving.
If you're if lower your prices or lose your goods.
You wouldn't dare. I'm leaving.
I don't think so.
But you... Never mind.
What are you doing? Run, everyone! Run!
Alistair's so disapproved of it. He by one. Morrigan is also.
It is begun. It shall be done.
Ah, the Chantry board. Yes, let us run errands.
I accept that.
Betterment of mankind as well as a few coppers.
I need a merchant before I do anything else.
So let's talk about your mother for a moment.
I'd rather talk about your mother.
Did you speak to that knight yesterday? Said he was from Redcliffe.
He talked to everyone in the tavern. How are we supposed to know where the urn of sacred ashes is? Might as well ask us how to get to the moon.
Is there a merchant around? Don't tell me he's my only merchant. Ah, damn it.
The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
Please, you're scaring the children.
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can you not see the vile blackness that fills her?
Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
Don't be a fool. Darkspawns can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
It must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Why am I here? I should not have come.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your courage.
Our courage? But there's nothing we can do.
If you believe that, it must
then,
be...
what shall we do? We must try to go north somehow.
Your king is dead!
Ability to persuade is
Maybe
terrible.
with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Let's look at armor. I still have better armor anyway. Ooh, Alistair, however, do you want a new shield? That shield is
Let
better.
us be on our way.
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
Do I look like a refugee
So
to you?
many are coming to Lothering. I make no assumptions. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Brian will appreciate that.
Goodbye.
Maker watch over you.
I really need to sell some stuff. Like, that's a must.
There's word of darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all. Yes, my lady? Who might you be?
You can call me Elisa.
I am Sir Bryant, commander of Lothering's remaining Templars. You don't seem like the other refugees. Are you one of Arl Eamon's knights?
I'm a Grey Warden, actually.
I see. Tern Loghain declared all Grey Wardens traitors responsible for the king's death. You know this, I hope.
Grey Wardens did no such thing.
I don't believe the Grey Wardens would be as careless or malicious as the Tern claims. But either way, there it is. It is best you not linger, though. Just in case.
About those bandits that had to finish.
Maker's breath. How many times must we drive them off?
One less. I drove them off myself.
Indeed? They're gone?
It's true. I saw the bastard running for the hills myself.
That's an impressive feat indeed. Will you accept a small reward for your efforts?
Certainly, thank you.
If it interests you, there is a Chanters board outside full of quests that need doing. The Chanters even offer pay for some of them. Now, unless there's something else you need.
I should go.
Travel safely, and may the Maker watch over you.